Where exactly is MJ?
In a bar.
Right.
My first encounter with Emeril Lagasse was my first day at Food Network. It was 7 o'clock in the morning and he was already on his third show. When the cameraman started to fall asleep, Emeril yelled, "Bam! Wake up, Bert!" And that's how BAM was born.
What do you think the relationship is between food and love?
I always like to cook sweets at the end because I always like to end something with something sweet.
What's the best thing a guy has ever cooked for you?
I don't think most of them cook for me. I'm a little bossy in the kitchen.
Wow. So you don't do like the date where you cook together?
No. I think they can help. They could be my sous chef.
Oh wow, she is definitely the one with the pants in the family.
Yes, food is love and love is romance, right?
Yeah, but hold on. Apparently she has a side business. Apparently she makes edible underwear.
Homemade lasagna, amazing. I do. Yeah. Yeah, lasagna is good. I mean, what guy doesn't like lasagna?
The best reaction leads to the bedroom.
What do you ladies feel are the most erotic foods to eat?
Fruit.
Okay.
Why
fruit?
Fruit because fruit is so like sweet and luscious.
I would say fruit too. I mean, I think there's a lot of things that are exotic, but you have to think what's sexy to eat.
And it's a really nice way to just do something nice for someone and spend some time with that person and really share. And you learn a lot about somebody when you cook with them. And you get frustrated with them, but you get over it and you're back in love with them.
Apparently you two are dating, right? So the question is, what is your strongest food memory? And I noticed, other than the fact that you make eye contact when I asked you made eye contact when I asked the question the first time, it seems like you're thinking of the same memory. So I'm curious if you are.
No, I'm not thinking of anything at all.
Oh, all right.
He's thinking of eating. You know what I think is, he's the first person I've ever known who actually cooks with me. We share the experience together. And for me, that is more amorous than anything else.
She is the publicist for Paula Deen.
Yes, I am.
And we're walking around, we're asking questions about, where food and love meet. You do work with Paula Deen, and I know that you've been working with her for a while. Is there anything that you've picked up from Paula Deen that you have, adopted into your normal life?
I think the most important thing that I've learned from Paula is to really have fun in the kitchen. But what Paula has taught me is to really not think too much in the kitchen. Don't get uptight or nervous. Don't freak out about presentation. It's all about the journey of being in the kitchen. It's all about getting people in the kitchen, getting them involved. And as a result, that's what I do. I mean, I have dinner parties about 2-3 times a week. And to me, it's no work, it's effortless to me. I put no thought into it. It's just about the journey of bringing people to the table.
It's like buy-in.
Yeah, you really learn a lot about people around the dinner table.
He calls me mother. And that's kind of what I call back Addie. He had 2 more grandchildren born to us, y'all.
Here at the Metropolitan Cooking Show to see all the celebrities like Paula Deen and Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri, yep.
They had a kicker. Garlic is that one that we think. Garlic's that one that we think that we can cook it like we cook an onion, and it gets a little brown and kind of goes a little far. Yeah, you're not going to. Don't fall off of this. I don't want the liability issue. But it can't. Shallot is that one though. It's really strong. It's got more strength than the regular onion does, and you can take it really far. You can't take it to the point of burning it, but you can take it really far. So we're going to put the shallots in first, then we add a little bit of garlic, and I always like, Yeah, how are we going? No, let these cook down, get a little more translucent. So, poor guy was in the VIP meet and greet. He's got this gorgeous girlfriend, and I've been giving him hell all day about it. Okay, oh, by the way, I'm a little bit ADD. I will tell you things. I won't finish sentences. I'll take you down the road to a story. I won't give you the punchline, but you can go online later and get that information. Okay? All right, there we go.
Hi, I'm Maria Strosky from Grey Salt Culinary. I'm a former Food Network television culinary producer for Emeril Lagasse and private chef to Sting. I conduct cooking classes and regale you with stories of behind the scenes with Food Network and what it's like to cook for those celebrities. Well, I always like to say that Sting was a vegetarian that didn't really like vegetables. Being English, he loved his fish, and my mashed potatoes were one of his favorites. But we always had guests over. Madonna always would pop by, and she liked my roast chicken. And Bruce Springsteen loved my chocolate chip cookies. And Madonna also loved my chocolate love cake, as we used to say. It was so good, this chocolate cake, that it was just like being in love. So she would come down and thank me for a fabulous meal, the finale to the meal, and say, thank you for that chocolate love cake. So that was one of her favorites. My first encounter with Emeril Lagasse was my first day at Food Network. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, and he was already on his third show. When the cameraman started to fall asleep, Emeril yelled, "Bam! Wake up, Bert!" And that's how BAM was born.